A good leader is motivating people to do stuff for you because they want to do stuff for you. If you're managing under fear and authority, like you can't do this, you can do that. Like, cool, you might like have people obey you, but they'll resent you, and your retention of staff's never going to be good. This is a good one. This is going to ruffle some feathers. So being a good boss is more about empathy than authority. Agree or disagree?
Oh, that's a good one.
Turn your whiteboards round.
You can't fucking do that.
Sam's just fucking cheating about
You can't
both.
literally put
Luke didn't
both
write
answers.
either, he just put agree.
Yeah.
So Jake, you've gone authority
So
over
wait,
empathy.
Jake, what's yours?
So that one is the opposite to
Empathy.
what you wrote, yeah.
Luke's empathy.
So Luke's empathy.
This
Mine's
is why
authority.
Luke's good cop and I'm bad cop. So you've said
You've
authority.
done both though.
You've
or-
just-
Joe, you've said
just-
have you
authority.
done both?
I've said authority with empathy, right? Because
No,
I feel like
that's
they're both
just-
important.
Yeah,
You
but
can't
that's
do
not
that.
the question.
That's not the question.
I know, but would
You
you not
asked
agree
the
that you need
question.
both though?
What?
Or you need like authority, but you need to come from an empathetic
Yeah,
standpoint
but which
to
one of
win
those
that
is
way
more
of
important?
thinking.
Yeah,
It
I
says
mean that's
more,
the
though,
right
which one's
answer.
more.
But this isn't about what's the right or wrong answer. It's about your opinion.
Oh, so okay. So if I could pick one of the other, I'm gonna say authority. However,
Yes.
authority without understanding and empathy will create hate and a dictatorship.
Yeah, but-
right, like so. Just to finish on that, right? I think Luke, you actually told me this. You learned this in Metro Bank when we first started hiring people. A good leader is motivating people to do stuff for you because they want to do stuff for you, right? Whereas if you're managing under fear and authority, like you can't do this, you can do that. All right, cool. You might like have people obey you, but they'll resent you, and your retention of staff's never going to be good.
Yeah, but that's
So
also
I feel like the mixture of the two is important.
depends on your perception of authority. That's why I put it, because authority doesn't have to be some angry boss screaming, shouting, some...
It's got a negative connotation.
Yeah, it's
innit?
got a negative connotation, but it doesn't need to be a negative connotation. By being a strong leader, naturally you're going to have good authority, and you can get that by a whole range of different ways. So you can't, by being empathetic to people, as long as like even when we've NLP stuff, like authority figure is just making you keep that rapport with people, and that you can get that through speaking to someone in a calm manner. You can get that by being empathetic to someone, but as long as you make sure that you're keeping your
Delivery as authoritative.
exactly, and you don't break that rapport, then you're going to still become an authority figure. Like, I don't know, like with our clients, for instance, you have to stay as an authority figure to your clients. When you're dealing in high-end stuff with big money, you have to. Otherwise, they'll walk all over you, they'll spin you around in circles, etc., right? So at all times, I have to make sure I'm still an authority figure. But at the same time, I don't go there and push my weight around. Do you know what I mean? I'm still having a good, good conversations with them, etc. But
Yeah, to be honest,
just making sure you
I
can hold your
completely,
ground.
I actually completely agree with that, Joe. I think your authority side's important, but you have to have like other parts to the kind of managerial pie. But the authority has to be higher, because if you're only just some empathetic boss, I understand why you're late, I understand why you're sick, people are gonna walk all over you, man. You can't run a business like that. So yeah, I think two are important, but authority over empathy for sure.
I just
Jake,
think
what's your take?
redefining authority.
Yeah, same as you two, really. I mean, it's not necessarily a nasty word. It's just doing it with respect. You can be authoritative with respect and getting your point across. Because, like you say, if you have too much empathy, like you're just going to get walked over all day long.
It's like, what's his name? The guy we all like, Jeremy Lee Minor.
Yes.
See how he talks. Everything's about being an authority figure, but he's not there. In fact, one of the main things he uses when he talks about tonality is empathy, but it's all to still place himself as an authority figure. Do you see what I mean?
Very true.
You can have empathy, like, on one or two occasions, but past that point, you can't then just continue to have empathy
Yeah, like my
need to.
nan died.
3 times in a week.
I saw a really funny meme. It was like when you start a new job and both of your grandparents are alive again. The guy's smiling.
I see that. That's jokes, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Lukey?
I think it's the same, really, like with, I guess.
No, you said empathy.
Yeah, but I mean, you've all said authority with empathy, right? So, but empathy with authority can go out the same way. If you're too empathetic, then you're going to get walked all over. If you're too authoritative, then your staff aren't going to want to be there, and you're going to have to keep getting new ones. So, I think what you said is quite good, because you said, okay, thinking about authority in a different way. Because when I first thought of the word authority, it's people shouting at people, being disrespectful to people. That's how I saw authority. But I think if you do it in the right way, that makes sense. Yeah.
Delivery.
I feel like you have to have empathy though. But same with empathy, you got to have authority at some points, innit?
Like a CEO, they're much more authoritative than they are empathetic.
Definitely.
A head teacher in a school, same thing. Much more authoritative than empathetic.
Well, if you study billionaires, they're all like, they don't have much emotion. They're all
No,
a
they
bit
don't have
weird,
any
aren't they?
empathy. Yeah.
Like, they're definitely authority. I don't think they have any empathy. I think to even get to the billionaire status, you have to be tapped. Like, it's different to just being a millionaire. These guys are
that's
sleeping
risk,
in their
just
offices.
Like super risk.
Next level shit.
Richard
man.
Branson authoritative.
Yes.
I
would say Richard Branson, like, so from what I've seen of him, is he like breeds some mad fun work culture. He likes being a bit wacky, a bit different, but he's definitely authoritative as well. You don't get to
Have to
billionaire
be.
status without being.
That's what I mean.
authoritative.
Everyone is. If you're a leader in business, you are. It's just redefining the word authority. Like, authority doesn't have to be Lord Sugar, where it's just like, you're fired. Da, da, da,
I was thinking of Joseph Valente, just shouting.
Yeah,
shouting at his team all the time.
No empathy.
But they make good money, do you know what I mean? So guess what? Just what you define good boss, right?
I think
Yeah,
Jeremy Lee
a man
Miner's
of the people, empathy. A man of his business, authority.
I think Jeremy Lee Miner's a good example.
It's a great example, to be fair.
Of someone that's still high authority, but in a much better way.
Yeah.